Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakodash, double honor to the apostles, bishops, elders, the great millstone, who do rule well and teach well. Shalom to our sister Hakim, pushing his truth on faith throughout the four corners of the earth. By Shalom to the few sincere Hakim, pushing his truth on faith throughout the four corners of the earth. I say Shalom. Come back at you with another lesson, Lord willing. Y'all desire this lesson edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakodash. It's gonna be a quick lesson, Lord willing. I'll try to make it quick with the spirit. No better seen, but shots fired. Shots fired. Dealing with President Trump. Was in an event that he was at in Washington, D.C. It was a shooter. Supposedly he is deleted now, but shots fired, man. And I was actually I was at the park, just sitting on a bench, and I seen it. I'm just keeping up with it a little bit or whatever. And 10 minutes later, the Lord had it to where I seen a doggone Jake. Meanwhile, it was getting dark. The sun was already down. It was getting, darker. Jake coming around with Eve, with firing up his blunt. In that moment, I'm like, when this place come crashing down, man, don't ask. The men of the Lord, what's happening, man. Jake, that's what you're supposed to be watching for. You're supposed to be watching for things like that, man. Because why? Now they're about to come with draconian laws, man. They about to come with more AI, surveillance, and this is why we need, I forgot the guy, I think his name, Cohen, I think he's Ish too, but he had that, surveillance that he want to bring out, basically, before you even commit a crime, you gonna be already flagged, man. Scanning all your phones, all your data, your phones, man, all your driving, wherever you driving. These are the things that's about to happen, man. But if you ain't watching, you going to the park to damn light up a blunt, then you gonna be caught off guard, man. And that ain't the spirit that the men of the Lord should be in, man. That ain't the spirit Jake should be in. But at the end of the day, we know 2/3 they gonna go through that fire and be burnt, but the 1/3 gonna go through that fire, and it's just gonna be a refining process. The Lord is buffing us up, man. He's shining us, man. He putting the spirit on us, to watch, man. Back home in Baton Rouge, they had a shooting in the mall, Louisiana, man. And I was talking to beloved, brother, elder about it, and hey, man, they about to bring that guard, man, in Louisiana. They about to bring the guard, ICE, all that, man. That these situations are not happening just for some uncalled reason. No, man, this is happening for a reason, man. So they can bring more and more draconian laws, man, draconian measures, man. It's about to be total, surveillance out here, man. All the way up into that because that's what they really want. They really want that RFID chip, to be implemented, man. Once they had that implemented, made mandatory, then things gonna move quickly, man. As Elder Apostle Tahar says, man, things gonna move. Thought things were moving quicker now, which it is, man, as we see, but things gonna move, way more quickly, man. But I'm just gonna get a couple precepts, watch it, man, because it wasn't a coincidence. The Lord showed that to me, man. Here it is, another assassination on Trump, and it was like, shots fired in that little building, man. They evacuated him as far as the president, and they got him up out of there. But man, bro, you can tell like that. Yeah, they're about to use this, man. The elites, they're ready to go to the next phase, man. They've been talking about it. They've been implementing it, a little bit by little. But now it's time to go full throttle, man. They the talks, then already failed, man. And hey, man, only Obama Shabbat knows what they're about to go with this, man. This man could be, labeled as a sleeper cell with Iran. So this place is over, man. This place is over. That's Jake though, man. Want to slide in this little old school, man. Jake ain't gonna be sliding in this old school when these gas prices reach $10 a gallon, man. But that's what's coming, man. And ain't no way, for you to stop it. But if you was in the spirit, that would, what you would want to happen, man. But we know our people, are evil. But let me get some couple precepts. This is get this in Romans. Romans, I'll get Revelations first. Revelation 16:15. It says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame." That's right, man. Lest you walk naked and you be caught off guard, man. Not literal, damn naked in the streets, man, with no clothing on. Naked in the mind, man. You don't have that spiritual covering. You don't have the eye salve, man. And that's when I looked at Jake, I'm like, yep, he naked, man. Just got no care in the world, man. He, Jake B, Jake was in the world too, man. You go in a park, think nature and all that, and light up a blunt, man. Straight up wickedness, man. Meanwhile, you got this damn devil Esau Edom. It's beautiful, man. You got your enemy Esau Edom, doing all these damn psyops and stuff like that, to bring in these harsh draconian laws, man. Hey, they are, we just gonna watch and see, man, what they're about to take this storyline, man, dealing with, this assassination attempt, man. And just putting it out there, we don't got nothing, to do with this, man. Elder Apostle Torn on down, man. All we do is preach the Bible, man. That's all, that's all we do, man. But blessed is he who keepeth his garments, man. That's right, man. Being in that right mind, man. Putting on the elect. That wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Not being caught off guard out here, man, like others. You just walking around here in the Moses, man. Not knowing who your enemy is, not knowing who yourself is, not knowing the Lord's name. Paycheck, just paycheck to paycheck, just living, and that's it, man. You high on life or whatever, man. That's what Jake still is, man. Jake still high on life, man. Going out to all these different places, thinking it's still party time, man. Walking naked, but soon they're about to learn it ain't no more party time, man. There's no more going from city to city and from party to party, man. That's about to stop, man. All the way up until your work, your job, or whatever your occupation is. That's about to stop, man. Babylon are great, this going to work and going to get your groceries from across the street from Kroger and stuff like that. Going to, pull up to your chicken spot and get your food, man, that's about to stop, man. Soon it's about to be like the Book of Eli out here, man. All these different dystopian movies, man. Let me get this in what I want in Romans. Romans 11. What's 13? So like Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is our high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. That's right, man. We know the time through what? Measuring the time, man. Through the measuring stick. Through the Bible, man. Which is coming from who? The prophets, man. That's ultimately coming from the wisdom knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that he's give us, man. As the scriptures say. Let me get it, man. Because who's been speaking, all this time, man, telling you what's about to happen, telling you what is Esau Edom plans, man. Ain't no peace. No, none of that, man. It ain't no peace, man. This is the time of war, man. This is the time of Babylon. It's beautiful, man. This is the time of Babylon, a great America, man. Destruction, this nasty, wicked, filthy place, man, that we got to wake up to each and every day, man. It ain't no, fun to be here, man. Jake don't own nothing, man. You can, so-called pay off your house. You still don't own nothing, man. Your car, you still don't own your car, man. Now they trying to pass it where they have AI in your car, man, tracking your movements, can shut out your car and stuff like that, man. So these are the times that we in, man. Ain't no peace, man. Trump telling all them reporters get out of Iran, man. Now, man. The talks done failed. It's over with, man. Ain't no peace, man. It's only war, man. And they're about to use this, man. You think they finna let this go to waste, man? Dealing with this, that happened with Trump? No, indeed, man. They about to use this to push and forward their agenda, man. So if you ain't watching, if you out here naked, and you ain't in the covering under the wings of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, under that strong tower, man, as we call upon his name, then you through, man. You naked. You through. So when all hell break loose, then you want to what? You want to get right. And soon the talking, that's about to be over with, man. But I'm gonna get this. This is Amos 3 and verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? This is the Lord's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua doing that. Shooting down there in the mall, 10 people got shot. One person had been deleted. That's the Lord's doing, man. The Lord said, I create light and darkness, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. I'm going to get that too. Because this is all the Lord's doing, man. Isaiah 45 and 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, man. So who you think working on the minds of these kings, man? So scripture say the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth whatever so he willeth, man. That's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Ain't no peace, man. You are look at them Iranians, man. Ain't no peace. And look at Trump, man. People are starting to realize who he is, man. He just a liar, man. And he gonna follow Amalek ass wherever they go. BB been saying since the damn ceasefires, so-called, it really wasn't never no ceasefire started, man. He said our finger is still on the trigger, man. He keeps saying it, man, every day. We're prepared to strike Iran at any moment, man. And who's doing that? Who's putting the thought on, in these kings' heart, man? In the lot, which their their mind, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because this is all the Lord's prophecy. This is his movie, man. And we're in the movie. We ain't in a movie of peace, man. We ain't in a movie, back in the 60s and 70s, the glory days, of America, man. Now we in the decay, man. The uncovering, man, of how wicked this place is, man, and who rules over it, man. These elites, man. But going back into Amos, verse 7, it says, surely the Lord power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, will do nothing but revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. From Elder Apostle Torn on down, man. The apostles, the bishops, the elders, the men of great millstone, man, who've been telling you for years, man, this is what's going to happen, man. And it's beautiful to not actually see it happen, man. And at such a rapid pace, man. The Lord got this place falling. Like, when I seen it, I'm like, woo-wee. When I seen that, back home, man, that happened in the mall, like I said, I'm like, ooh-wee. They ain't finna let that go to waste, man. Then Governor Landry, he good friends with Trump, he love him or whatever. So he with that bringing in a National Guard, which no matter Democrat, Republican, is same thing, man. They all gonna have the National Guard and ICE, come in, man. Because they're about to come with what? That martial law, man. That totalitarian government, man. That totalitarian system. If you don't obey our orders, you through. Trump bringing back that firing squad, That's back in the news recently. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, man. So it ain't no coincidence, man. As I said to the person I was talking to, I'm like, yeah, ain't no coincidence, man. Everything happens for a reason, man. Because it's all Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing. He said his word will not return into him void, man. I'm going to get this last one. Which one I want to get? I'll get this one, yo. One of my favorites, Ezekiel 7 and verse 5, it says, thus saith the Lord power, Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Lord power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And evil and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come, the end is come. The end is come. The end of who? Esau, Edom, kingdom, man. His age, man, his ion, the little season that Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave them to rule, man. This is over with, man. Wickedness is about to pass. Corruption is about to pass, man. And righteousness is about to flourish, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And he's doing it beautiful, man. Like the Apostle Tar said, a while ago. You ain't going to be able to take nothing from the Lord. Because it's just so beautiful. You ain't going to be able to say, oh, man, I wouldn't have done it. Or I would have added. Nah, man. The Lord, he's perfect, man. He's just in all his ways, man. It says, verse 6, and end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Simply put, man, straight to the point, man. Esau, Edom, man, I gotta get it, man. But like I said too, like the scripture said, that's what I said. But the tongues of the prophets about to cleave to the roof. Of our mouths, man, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. But we're about to come into that time, man, of, ain't no more talking, man. Ain't no more bringing out these videos and posting your daily videos and even, in the WhatsApp, ain't no more of that, man. About the, in the near future, man. All these apps, Rumble, Reddit, these third-party sites, man. What's that guy named Hunter? Man, what's that? What he post on? Oh my goodness, man. Like you, brothers know I'm talking about. I said Hunter. Con. Thought about Shmuel Shot. A Health Ranger report. Said Hunter. It was the little white and green app or site. I forgot which one that called. Brighton, Rumble, like I said, all that's about to be taken off, man. All these videos is about to be wiped. You ain't gonna be able to find none of the videos, man. Because Esau, Edom, you can't have that up, man. While you still trying to, while you bringing, your new system, man. You got to take all these, because this is this is the truth, man. This is the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua being broke down via the prophets, man. So you can't have that up, man. You can't have them on the street either, man. You can't have them nowhere, man. And that's when persecution, man. Rounding, the prophets up, man. This is Revelations 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, Diablos, the deceiver, man. Who's that? Esau, Edom, man. The biggest deceiver there is, man. It says, for the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because you know if they have but a short time. Yeah, man. These, pieces of S's know that, man. And that's why, they coming out with this, man. Like in the midst of all this going on, the war with Iran, coincidentally, just, in a supposed to be a security event, man. Who knows, all the government officials and high-ranking people and all that is with them in that little dinner, man. This man that came in and loud noises, shots was heard. Then all of a sudden he gone. He deleted. Come on, man. But that's what Esau Edom do, man. He gonna bring that order out of chaos, man. That's his way, man. Of trying to be as, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. So we in them times, man. We in the end, man. This devil, Esau Edom, he coming down with great wrath. Hopeful elect, we rejoicing. Or we want to be a part of that number. We rejoicing, man, because, Yahushua is about to return, man. Yeah, Esau coming down with great wrath. Yeah, he going to, implement the MOTB, draconian laws, martial law, total surveillance, the New World Order, the Internet of Bodies. Yeah, all that, man. Charles say, yeah. But I'm going to get that. Hey, fire like fire. Scripture say like fire, get that in Job. It's the spirit I had read it this morning, I think, yesterday or something. Job 20 and verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency. So when Esau Edom about to fill, his belly, he about to, fulfill his plans, his NWO, about to put that big old Mr. Burns smile on his face. It says, he shall be in straits, shall be put in let me get that. Let me go and get in the blue with him. Position. I think it's going to a position of difficulty. It says to bind, to be distressed. H33 333A. Call out by Shemel Shah 4. It says to bind, be distressed, be in distress, be cramped, be narrow, be scant, be in straits, make narrow, cause distress, besiege. Yup, position of difficulty. I remember that. Be put in position of difficulty. Be distressed, be narrow, be straightened. Yup. So, to be grieved. Yeah, man. The Lord gonna put this man in a position of difficulty, man. What he said, they are weary in our counsel, man. At least they done, man. So when everybody fulfill their plan, the Lord gonna, that aha, got you, man, moment, man. Or you thought got him. Man, the Lord funny. Job 20 and 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Ooh, man, that's cold. Man, that's cold, man. The wrath of his fury, man. These elites true, man. straight up through, man. Ooh-wee. The Lord, hey, man, the Lord ain't playing, man. You know, for you, Jake, man, hey, get right while you still can, man, while these doors of mercy is still open, man. And if you have the truth, stay with it, man. First and foremost, talking to myself, because as the scriptures say, judgment must first start, the house of the Lord, man. How about Shemel Shai? Scriptures say he angry with the wicked every day and shall rain upon him while he is eating, man. Ooh, verse 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, the glycerin sword cometh out of his gall or gale. Terrors are upon him. Esau through, man. Them warheads, man, coming out them silos, man. When these dude is, eating, he thinking everything good, then what? Warheads about to hit him on the top of his head, man. About to, like them cartoons, to leave a big old knot like Tom and Jerry. That's what about to happen to these elites, man. They about to get a fat old knot, man. And it's gonna burn, man. It's gonna burn, man. That nuclear fire, man. So this place is through, man. Get this truth, this wisdom out your understanding, man, while you still can, man. And it comes via the prophets, man. Get in order, man. Jake love to be out of order. Nah, man. Get in order, man. Can't be out here being no lone wolf, man. And not having, people above you, man, correcting you and things of that nature, man. Because being in his flesh, you can only, as far as, I'll put it like that, you always want to, another brother to tell you this and things of that nature, man. Of course, we try to follow the laws ourselves to the best of our ability and do right to the best of our ability ourselves, man. But you need a brother to, you thinking you ain't going off by doing that, brothers already, you always need another brother to help you, man, a second word and things of that nature. If not, you just a lone wolf. You just going out, man, in the world doing anything, man. First of all, I'm starting myself, get in order, man. Buy your nearest great millstone camp, man. Because if not, you're going to be out here naked, without no blanket, without no piece of clothing, man, and no piece of food, man. Through. But with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Ruach the ones, the apostles, bishops, elders, the great millstone of the world, and teach well. Shalom to all the sincere, I can push the truth on faith throughout the four corners of the earth. Detail, Bible, ball, corn, shalom.